In recent years, China has officially announced the elimination of absolute poverty, and with the poverty eradication being one of the primary objectives of the 2030 agenda. Ms. Kani, I would like to know, how would you see China's progress in this regard, and what lessons do you think can be shared with other countries from China?
This specific poverty target is a really important one because it has a knock-on effect on so many other SDGs as well. Now for China, the number and the one that really amazes me is the target against extreme income poverty. And China has really taken that head on and been able to address it to the point of eliminating extreme income poverty. Now for the region, if I look at Asia Pacific, it's about 1.5 billion people who have been lifted out of extreme income poverty. Half of that comes from China. So the region has a lot to learn, the world has a lot to learn on that specific target. So already you can see that by moving people out of, not just out of absolute and extreme poverty, but they've got to move now into middle class. And that is a lesson which says you can never take your eyes off, right? The battle is not over because there's going to be more turbulence in our world. You don't want people falling back again into poverty. So you have to keep going at it to make sure that once you lift the bottom up, that it stays up, right? So for example, a lot of the rural infrastructure works that China was able to provide in the country. This is something other countries are looking at and saying, okay, how do we make sure we go for much more extensive rural infrastructure? If you look at the social protection schemes that China has put in place, this again is something that others will look at.